We generate statistical report and reports on safety of the border. We provide information to the operative staff. Risk analysis departments also partake in data exchange. On the national level, we represent our service on the workshops, on risk analysis seminars, and in cooperation with other structures, respectively, depending on the nature of information. Risk analysis is part of the Frontex group, participates in analytical events, Frontex events, and provides analytical support for generating reports by Moldovan party. We participate in bilateral data exchange with Romania and Ukraine, both on central and regional level. These data exchanges are done on a monthly basis, as well as quarterly and semester basis. Our analysts participate in generating reports on risk analysis and safety on Moldovan-Ukrainian border by 4 services: Border Police, Customs Service of Moldova, and State Border and Customs Service of Ukraine, which was previously reported about by Andrei. This slide shows how the systematized and aggregated information allows to identify the most vulnerable stretches of border against illegal migration, for instance, for citizens detained or refused entry to the country. So we know that Moldova is primarily a transit country to EU. Here the data reflects illegal goods trafficking, which primarily is cigarettes and alcohol, rarely narcotics on Moldovan-Ukrainian border. One of the most widespread cases is using forged documents for transit of vehicles, forged powers of attorney, as well as technical passports, with vehicles having license plates of Moldova. People often use forged or counterfeit documents for the purpose of crossing the border. Mostly illegal migration, rarely domestic needs. Here the data shows, here's how our database looks like. To the right is the green patch, the green stretch of border. To the left, checkpoints. The system aggregates information into 2 columns. The personal data to the left and indicators to the right, the type of goods, amount, and the value. The data in both columns include the time frame, the stretch of the neighbor country, the border unit, the number of border sign, the means of transportation, the purpose of trespassing, and other indicators. This database includes as well other information on the trespassers. Clicking a particular window, you can see how many times the person was detained, and the same information is aggregated on every checkpoint. We also account for the number of citizens detained for violating the rules of stay in the state of Moldova, refusal of entry for vehicles, the citizens deported from Moldova, as well as vehicles that were detained and that were previously stolen. Another thing I want to point out, our database accounts for investigators involved in detaining. This information is used to reflect the efficiency of work of a particular investigator and border official.